I'm Akshay Kothari and I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Notion. It's a very small company right now, so that role right now means basically taking care of all the operations side that falls outside of product. Well, so I think primarily I've known Ivan and Simon for a really long time. I was lucky when I sold Pulse to LinkedIn back in 2013. Notion was actually my first investment. I was just starting to invest in startups, and Notion ended up being the first company I invested in. Invested primarily because of Ivan's vision of democratizing toolmaking in the world. The simple idea where you and I don't need to know how to code to build the next generation software or the next generation tool. And it was a big idea, and it took a long time of iteration to kind of get to where we are today. But that broad idea still continues to be alive. That's still our kind of North Star, where we want to get to a point where my cousin, who's a designer, has these amazing ideas of how to build software, but doesn't know how to actually go about building it. We want to give them the right building blocks in Notion so that they can actually build it. And we feel like if that happens more broadly in the world, it could also mean more equity in the world. We're at a time when more developers, kind of the rich, are getting richer. But imagine a world where everybody is able to build the next CRM software, or the next applicant tracking software, or the next enterprise software that you can dream of. And Notion makes it possible because you don't have to actually code anything.
Total customization and optimization.
So from my perspective, there's a team that's really building the core product, and my role is to really help scale the business and make sure that all the people who are actually using the product or paying for the product are getting the best experience. And so it's everything from making sure the support that we have, we try to respond to every customer conversation within 24 hours. It's making sure that people who are paying for it, if they have any questions around increasing their plans or any questions around banking, all of that is taken well care of. We also have a small but growing team of sales that we're starting to build now, which is maybe for teams of more than 100 people. If they need a little bit more hand-holding, we're able to kind of work with them over in-person or video calls. And then there's a bunch of other things that just kind of general administrative things that you have to do as a startup, and I try to take that on so that the core team, including the founders, can stay focused on the product. And so that could be anything from making sure we have food every day in the office to sometimes even maybe helping with just moving packages in the office. I try to be just helpful so that company, kind of core team members, are able to just focus on building the best product. I do. I actually have a bunch of different workspaces for different people that I work with or kind of interact with. I think the coolest one that I have is I actually live with my wife and daughter and my younger brother and his wife. So it's 5 of us at our home here in San Francisco. And we have a workspace where we track literally everything at home, down to who's cooking, who's cleaning, who's doing groceries, what are the house rules, when are people traveling. We have a house calendar where we just put stuff who's coming over, and it's actually made our lives so much more organized.
I can imagine.
And I kind of have to I have to force everyone in the home to use Notion for that use case. But now that everybody's using it, everybody feels like it's this thing that's so useful.
Like a home hub.
It is a home hub.
That is amazing.
We also kind of put all our expenses up there. That's home expenses.
And
once a month we have a database set up so that it just calculates who owes, how many dollars, and we just clean up accounts, and we have the history so we can kind of track it.
Yeah.
We also have kind of a simple grocery list so that we can use that every week as a way to just do grocery runs.
Out and about? Because that must have been freaky if you ever have, right?
It's probably one of the nicest feelings to have, which is seeing your product in the wild. And you almost get this kind of itch to kind of look at that, almost like, oh, curious what they're doing. But it's starting to happen more and more. I think if you look at like how many people are using this product in, let's say, San Francisco today, that's gone up quite a bit. So, our percentage of startups in the Valley using Notion is starting to be meaningful now. And so if you just go to enough coffee shops in San Francisco, there's insignificant percent chance that you can actually find someone.
That's pretty good.
Favorite movie? I'm a big fan of Bollywood movies. I would say a movie that probably most of the viewers haven't seen yet, but it's called Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
Oh, wow.
And it's, I guess the translation of that is you won't get to live your life the second time. So,
what was it about? Is it about like, is it an action movie? Or
it's actually like three friends who kind of make a pact that they would do a trip together before the first one gets married. And so it's this kind of movie's about three friends who've kind of all gotten really busy with their own lives, and they're all working, and they realize getting together for this one trip together before the first one's getting married is so hard. But they finally are able to do it, so they actually go to Spain for like a couple of weeks, and it just movie really talks about their past life when they were all so close, and this new life when everybody's working and everybody's so busy and life gets more complicated, but they still are able to kind of get together and spend that time together. I think it's really cool.
It's like a nice life story.
It's like, and it's also, I guess I liked it because I felt like it connected with where I was in my life. So I have two really good friends, and we did something similar. We actually went to Kauai. The three of us went to Kauai before I got married, because I was the first one among the three of us to get married.
So you replicated the movie?
Kind of, yeah.